Have you ever swallowed your needs? You simply convinced yourself you'd figure it out alone, or you felt guilty the moment you asked for help. That's not self-sufficiency, that's survival conditioning. And somewhere along the way, you learned that your needs were not a priority, or worse, they were a burden. And here's the hard truth. There are people who are benefiting from you believing this. Welcome back. I'm Dylan Moore, author, cognitive behavior specialist, and advocate for women's emotional healing. Now, let's talk about why asking for what you need feels impossible and how to reclaim your right to be supported. Let's educate ourselves in recognizing the pattern of why expressing your needs feels so difficult. If you struggle to speak up for yourself, you may have learned that you were praised for being easygoing, even low maintenance. The less you asked for, the more approval you might have received. Your needs were met with frustration or guilt instead of support. You were made to feel difficult. You might have learned that it's better to meet other needs first because people expected you to be the giver, not the receiver. Maybe you feared rejection or punishment. When you spoke up, you were ignored, you were mocked, or made to feel unworthy. Now, consider this. Your silence served someone else, whether intentionally or unintentionally. Someone benefited from you not asking for more. Because here's what no one tells you. When you don't ask for what you need, someone else is using that to their advantage. Maybe it was a partner who relied on your silence to avoid accountability. Maybe it was a parent who made their emotional comfort more important than your well-being. Maybe it was a friend or a boss who expected you to give endlessly because they knew you would not push back. But here's the truth. Your needs are not too much. You are not too much. You deserve to take up space. Now, let's discuss the hidden cost of your behaviors and how others may be benefiting from you remaining in a dysfunctional cycle. Did someone train you to believe needing help is weak? If so, who benefited from you never asking for support? Were you made to feel guilty for setting boundaries? If so, whose comfort was prioritized over your well-being? Did people expect you to be the strong one while they leaned on you? If you always give, who never has to give back? Have you been conditioned to handle everything alone? If so, whose responsibility were you forced to carry besides your own? Here's the truth. If you were taught to silence your needs, someone else was benefiting from your self-sacrifice. But your healing begins the moment you decide that your needs matter. Now, let's re-educate ourselves on how to heal from the fear of expressing our needs. First of all, acknowledge that your needs are valid. You don't have to justify or downplay your needs. They matter, period. End of story. Now, practice voicing small needs first. Start with safe situations where asking may feel less risky. Let's also challenge a belief that help equals weakness. No, receiving support doesn't diminish your strength. It enhances it. It's time to let go of the fear of rejection. Someone saying no doesn't mean you were wrong for asking. Consider this. Many who function in emotional dysfunction may not realize it, but they tend to attract supporting players who either take advantage of their confusion or reinforce their limiting patterns. This can lead to emotional, psychological, or even physical harm. Now, understanding how you process your past or how you avoid it is the difference between being the victim or the victor. Your healing isn't just about the past, it's about reclaiming your future. If you're ready to start asking for what you need without guilt or fear, drop a like or comment below. Your voice helps others feel safe in stepping into their power. Remember, together we rise, together we thrive. Let's rise fierce into a new life of personal power and freedom.